Hey, good morning. So I just got home from another night shift. Actually had my first, what I thought was a coronavirus patient, turned out to be negative, thankfully. But I know it will eventually get here. I know I'll eventually come to work one night. I'm a nurse, and I know I'll eventually get that coronavirus patient. I'll get one, I'll get two, I'll get three, I'll get four. Who knows what's going to happen? But in the morning, we're talking about technical analysis for whether you're looking for the Dow, S&P. The charts look exactly the same. So the market is showing that we're going to be gapping down, or we're going to literally be hitting that 22K mark. So I would look for a bounce. I would look for a bounce from 22. The market may rally back up to 24. We could rally and then roll. I would say since we finally did break 24, as I had said for quite some time, that the 24K mark was going to be the area where the market was going to support, which it did. We held above 24K on quite a few occasions between here, and then finally, as you can see now, that area of the area here 24 is 24/7 24/8, that area of resistance, that area of support became now an area of resistance, as you can see here, one, two, three times, where the market has tried to subsequently rally above 27.8, and of course we roll, right? We roll, and then finally the market breaks below 24K, and then now we're gapping down to 22K, which is our next level of resistance that you can see right here on the daily chart, right? So that will literally bring us to the lows of 2019. So we will literally wipe out all of the gains of 2019 and 2020. The primary problem why you're seeing the market rolls and continue to sell off so aggressively is because of the indecision of the leadership within the country. Even to this very day, even walking into the hospital, I said it last week that we need to limit, or actually, I said we needed to temporarily block all visitors from the hospital, because on any given day, even today, even though they've limited, the number of people who were allowed to come into the hospital, I came in uh, last night, and literally in the lobby area, I see about 25 to 30 people just kind of hanging out in the waiting area. And we know that it spreads asymptomatically. And of course, a lot of these people don't practice good hand hygiene. And so we literally need to remove all of these people so that they don't become a source of infection and then infect the hospital, where then someone who maybe doesn't wash their hands touches one object, touches another person, so on and so forth. And then now the hospital becomes a source of infection. Now the hospital becomes infected. And that's the last thing that you want, because then you'll start to lose healthcare workers. And so this is why the market is continually falling. Yes, oil is on the back burner. Oil is there, but it's like the main problem is literally country after country after country not taking the coronavirus seriously and doing what is necessary to limit. As you can see here, the number of cases are still going up. And talking about in terms of the statistics in the US, we are now at 1323. Italy ballooned up to 12,462, and then we can see Iran is subsequently not far behind. South Korea is slowing down, but places like Spain, France, Germany, as you can see, all of these nations are going to be experiencing an economic slowdown because of having to isolate. Literally, Italy has isolated their entire country. And so globally, it will halt all of the markets, all of the economies, which of course will lead to a global recession. And this is what most traders and most investors are worried about, is literally it's going to happen here at some point. The longer we choose not to take drastic measures, the more the virus has an opportunity to spread. And so that's what investors are worried about. You see people, running around. I literally came home. I went to the supermarket to make sure I had cough medicine, cough drops, and then I got some toilet paper because they were literally almost out. I already had hand sanitizer. I've had hand sanitizer for a long time. And then of course I got, water and food, etc. Just in case, for whatever reason, if I have to get isolated for 2 weeks because I get the virus, or my area gets put under quarantine, I'll be able to stay at home and not have to worry about, making a run, when it's too late to get food, which I recommend all of you out there making sure you have at least a month or so of provisions just in case, because of the government being so lax, this is what's causing a lot of the panic selling that you're seeing. So like I said, originally we were going to come down to that 24K mark, and our next source of resistance was going to be the next support was going to be 22K, and we're already there. As you can see, the market is already poised to gap down. We're going to gap down, and that's going to put us at 2209. So we're literally going to be right at the support, and we'll have to wait and see what the market does. The market may bounce, it may come back up and may re-rally, or it just may roll. Primary problem is our next level of support is 18K, which is a long way down. And originally I was thinking that we were going to hit 18K maybe as a result of the recession, and we're not even there yet. So I may think that we may end up coming down closer to 15 or 16K when all is said and done. So like I said, I would look for a possible bounce off of 22K. You can see here for the better part of a couple of days that the market was holding that 24.7, 24.8 mark that you can see right here, and then you can see that that area of support then became an area of resistance. So you can see every time we try to hit 24.8, we would roll, sell off, etc. And then finally the market was trying to hold that just about 24K, and then it finally sold off. And then again, right, that area of resistance, the support became an area of resistance. As you can see, the market retested and sold off, and then now we're gapping further down. And so like I said, what you're going to be looking for, you might look for a possible bounce. I would say where you might see some resistance is right here, right where we sold off. If the market comes right back up, it'll probably come back up to that 23.5, or we could retest the 24K mark over the next week. We'll have to wait and see how the government reacts. But I just wanted to put this out. I'm actually gonna get ready for bed, maybe put some waters in, but I didn't want to put out another video as I'm knowing what's going to be expected, and I'm just like a little worried about how far down is this market going to go. So I would definitely say be very careful about adding liquidity to the market. I would wait for a nice bounce into a retracement where we retest a support, and then we hold that support before adding any sort of serious liquidity into the market, because there is no floor, right? There is no floor, which is why you're seeing the futures just draw down. You're seeing these large drawdowns because there are no buyers stepping in, and people are just panic selling. So I know that there are other issues going on within the economy, but the present problem that we have in front of us is the coronavirus. And as long as the government is not willing to take the drastic measures that are necessary to stem the spreading of the virus, the market will continue to sell off. What you see in other countries in terms of, these kind of numbers, you will see here. And if the government isn't taking decisive action, like the Fed injecting liquidity will not save the market. All they will be doing is injecting liquidity into people who are selling and shorting, which is why I think the government knows that they're not going to be able to save this market just by tossing money at it. The primary thing that needs to be done is they need to tackle the coronavirus head on, which would revolve around limiting movement within literally the whole nation, and then widespread testing. If you were to see that, you will see the numbers of cases skyrocket, but at the very least we'll be on and going in the right direction, that once that problem has been tackled, the next problem we can tackle, which would be the recession, and of course what's going on with oil. In any event, I'm gonna get ready for bed. I'm gonna do a little bit of trading before I go to sleep. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll check you guys out next time. Thanks for watching.